Good morning, students. This class belongs to 10th IIT students. Today we are going to learn parabola. What is the lesson? Parabola. Before going to learn parabola, we should know about the conic sections or conic. What is meant by conic? That means conic or conic sections. What is meant by conic? The set of points in a plane which bears a constant ratio from a fixed point to fixed straight line. What is meant by conic? The set of points in a plane, the set of points in a plane which bears the constant ratio from fixed point to fixed straight line. The set of points in a plane which bears a constant ratio from fixed point to fixed straight line is called as conic. Is called as conic or conic sections. For example, this is after learning conic section, the set of points in a plane which bears the constant ratio from fixed point to fixed straight line is called as conic. From the diagram, okay, this is a plane and there is a point S. There is a point S and take one fixed line that L equal to 0 and the line passing through the S perpendicular to the fixed line, the line passing through the S which is perpendicular to L equal to 0 line. This is called directrix. The fixed line is called directrix and the line passing through the fixed point, that is called focus. This is the line axis. This is the fixed line, that is called directrix. The fixed point is called focus. The line, which line is passing through the S, that is perpendicular to the directrix, that is called axis. And take any point on a plane P, that is P x comma y, and join P and S. Join P and S and there is a point M on a fixed line. Join PM The PM is also perpendicular to the fixed line, and this is a fixed line, fixed point, that is called focus. There is a P, any point on a plane, and M is a point on a line L equal to 0, and take joint P, M, and take another point P1 and join P1S and join, there is a take another point M2 M1, join P1 M1 and take another point P2, join P2S there is a point M2, join M2 P2 and take another point P3, join P2S, P3 and S, and there is a point M3 and join M3 P3 and another point P2, join P4, take P4, join P4 and S and take M4, join M4 and P4 okay. So S is the fixed point, that is called focus. P is any point on a plane P x comma y. M is a point on a L, that is directrix, and join P and S, again join M and P and take another point P1, P2, P3, P4. For example, PM equal to 10, this is 5 and this is the length of M1 P1 8, P1S 4, M2 P2 6, this is P2S 3, M3 P3 4, P3S 2 and M4 P4, what is the length of M4 P4 2, that is P4S, the length of P4 and S 1. Okay, for example, take the common ratio. So this is for example 10, the length of PS 5, the length of P1 M1 is 8, the length of P1 S 4, the length of P2 M2 6, the length P2 S 3. So take for example SP by PM. SP means 5, PM means 10, that means 1 by 2. Again S1 SP1 by P1 M1. What is the value of SP1? 4. 4 by 8, that means 1 by 2. Again SP2 by P2 M2, that means 3 by 6. Again SP3 by P3 M3, that means 2 by 4. 3 by 6 means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 1 by 2. So we can observe we got the common ratio. We got common ratio. So what is the definition of the conic? The set of points which bears a constant ratio. Constant ratio. Which bears a constant ratio, that is called conic. The set of points which bears a constant ratio from fixed point to fixed straight line is called conic. So we got the common ratio 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. So here S is called focus and L equal to 0 is called as directrix, and here x axis. So S is called focus, is a fixed point. This is directrix in fixed straight line. Now after learning the conic section, we are going to learn about parabola. So the constant ratio is called, important point, the constant ratio is called, eccentricity. The constant ratio is called as eccentricity. It is denoted by the constant ratio. We got constant ratio. That constant ratio is called eccentricity. It is denoted by small e. It is denoted by small e, and E plays a vital role in deciding the shape of the set of points. So the constant ratio is called eccentricity. It is denoted by E, and E plays a vital role in deciding the shape of the set of points. Nothing but locus. So if E equal to 1, such conic is called as parabola. If E equal to 1, the constant ratio is unity. That means the constant ratio eccentricity is 1. Such conic is called parabola. The symbol of parabola. Simply we can, otherwise also parabola. And if E lies between 0 and 1, if E lies between 0 and 1, such conic is called ellipse. If 0 less than E less than 1, such conic is called as ellipse. If E lies between 0 and 1, 0 less than E, E less than 1, such conic is called ellipse. This is the diagram of ellipse. Ellipse. And next condition, third condition, if E greater than 1, such conic is called hyperbola. If E greater than 1, such conic is called hyperbola. We can show like and in physics we can like this is also hyperbola. So we learn three conditions. It's depend on eccentricity. E plays a vital role in deciding the shape of the set of points. That means locus. If E equal to 1, and 0 less than E less than 1, third one, E greater than 1. If E equal to 1, such conic is called parabola, and E lies between 0 and 1, that is ellipse. And if E greater than 1, that is called hyperbola. Next, let us discuss about parabola. What is meant by parabola? Parabola is nothing a conic whose eccentricity is unity or 1. Parabola. Parabola is a conic whose eccentricity is unity. That means 1. Parabola is a conic whose eccentricity is unity is called a parabola is a conic whose eccentricity is unity. Or another definition, the set of points in a plane which bears an equidistance from fixed point to fixed straight line. Such one is called parabola. The set of points the set of points in a plane, the set of points in a plane which bears an equidistant from fixed point to fixed straight line. The set of points in a plane which bears an equidistant from fixed point to fixed straight line. Is called as parabola. So equidistant, the set of points in a plane which bears an equidistant from fixed point to fixed straight line is called as parabola. For example, there is a point S, there is a fixed straight line L equal to 0, there is a point S that is called focus, there is a line L equal to 0, directrix, and the line passing through the focus which is perpendicular to the directrix, that is the axis, and P is a point, this is X, this is Y, X dash, Y dash, here A 0, 0 origin, and there is a point P, on a plane, joint P and S, and there is a point M, joint P and M, and so SP, PM. So the distance SP equal to PM. The set of points in a plane which bears an equidistant from a fixed point to fixed straight line, so is called parabola. So here must be SP equal to PM. So the distance of SP, the distance of PM should be equal. For the definition of parabola, the set of points in a plane which bears an equidistant from fixed point to fixed straight line is called as parabola. That is SP equal to PM. Here A. So in the previous problem we find some P1, P2, P3, so on. So after joining, so already we discussed this type of diagram. So after joining the points, we have a parabolic shape. After adding the points P, P1, P2, P3. So this is, what is the shape? Parabolic shape. So, but the set of points in a plane which bears an equidistance from fixed point to fixed straight line, fixed point to fixed straight line is called as parabola. This is called vertex. Here A is called vertex and S is called focus and P is any point and L equal to 0 and this is a directrix. Again simply the axis and another axis x, y, and there is a point S and there is a point P, x comma y. S is a fixed point, that is focus, and this is called straight line. L equal to 0, that is called directrix. And join P and S, and there is a point M. So this PS and PM should be equal. So we can see like that. See? So this is the, and you can like this. After taking the points, you have to draw. So we have to draw like this. This is also diagram of parabola. Okay, the standard form of parabola. Now the standard form of parabola, y square equal to 4ax. So how can you find the standard form of parabola? So the standard form of parabola y square equal to 4ax. Y square equal to 4ax. And you can take the diagram of the parabola. Okay, this is the axis. there is a point, fixed point S, that means focus. There is a point P on a plane, P x comma y, and join P and S and take a fixed straight line, that is called directrix. Directrix L equal to 0, and there is a point M on a line, join P and M and P, M, okay. Here A 0 comma 0, the A is called vertex of parabola, and this is S. Here the directrix is parallel to the y-axis. The directrix is parallel to the y-axis. So the equation of directrix, the equation of directrix x equal to minus a. The equation of directrix. Why? Because the directrix is parallel to the y-axis. That's why the equation of directrix x equal to minus a. That means x plus a equal to 0. X plus a equal to 0. And what is the PM means? PM means the distance, the perpendicular distance to the directrix. The perpendicular distance to the directrix. So, how can you find the perpendicular distance? P. Okay. P x comma y. Here a 0 comma 0 S is a point. So, how can you take S? A comma 0. So, PM means how can you calculate the PM? The distance, the perpendicular distance PM equal to, we know that AX1 plus BY1 plus C by root of A square plus B square, mod of PM equal to mod of AX1 plus B1 plus C by A square plus B square. And what is the SP? SP means the distance between the 2 points, between P S comma y and P x comma y and S A comma 0. Now PS equal to x1 minus a whole square plus root of y1 minus 0 whole square. So this is the PM. Okay, PM value, how can you calculate? Here ax plus a equal to 0. It is similar to ax1 plus by1 plus, compared to the x plus a compared to ax1 plus b1 plus c. Here a means 1, b means 0, c means a. So 1 into x1, 0 into y1, 0 plus c, c means a, x plus a. Here a means 1 square plus 0 square, root of 1 square means 1. So finally PM equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. We can say that x1 plus a, equal to the distance between the 2 points P and S root of x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. We know that what is the parabolic condition? If E equal to 1, that is satisfy the parabola PS by PM equal to 1. By the cross multiplication, PS equal to PM. Squaring on both sides, PS square minus PM square. PS, what is the PS value? Root of x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. PS square means x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. What is the PM value? PM value x1 plus a. PM square means x1 plus a whole square. This is y minus 0 y1 square equal to x1 plus a whole square minus, by the transposition, x1 minus a whole square. So after expanding the formulas a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, finally we got here, after the simplification, 2x1a plus 2x1a, 4x1a. We can say that y equal to 4ax. So from the equation of directrix, x equal to minus a and x plus a equal to 0. The compare to the ax1 plus b1 plus c. Here a means 1, b means 0 and c means a. So PM is the perpendicular distance from to the directrix. PM equal to mod of ax1 plus b1 by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. So after the simplification, x1 plus a we got. Why? Because a means 1, b means 0, c means a. So it becomes 1. So x1 plus a. Next, PS means the distance between P and, there is a point and plane and the fixed point. PS is equal to root of x1 minus whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. So we know that PS by PM equal to 1. By the cross multiplication, PS equal to PM. So squaring on both sides, PS square equal to PM square. So x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. By the simplification, y1 square equal to 4x1a. So we can simplify y equal to 4ax. This is the standard form of parabola. Now what is the standard form of parabola? Y equal to 4ax. Y equal to 4ax. This is the standard form of parabola. Now the types of parabola and various forms of parabolas. Now first one, y square equal to 4ax, and second one, y square equal to minus 4ax. Third one, x square equal to 4ay, and fourth one, x square equal to 4a minus 4ay, and fifth one, y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h, and sixth one, y minus k whole square equal to minus 4a x minus h, and seventh one x square equal to 4a x minus h whole square, x minus h whole square equal to 4a into y minus k, and eighth one x minus h whole square equal to minus 4a y minus k. These are the 8 various forms of the parabola. So first one, y square equal to 4ax, one y square equal to minus 4ax, and x square equal to 4ay, and x square equal to minus 4ay, y minus k whole square equal to 4a x minus h, and y minus k whole square equal to minus 4a x minus h. These are the 8 various forms of the parabola. Now let us discuss first one, y square equal to 4ax. This is x and y, and there is a fixed straight line directrix, that is L equal to 0, that means directrix, and there is a point S. Yes, this is a vertex of the parabola 0, 0. Here z, the point denoted by z. Here the point is on x-axis, that means a, 0, and z, it is in negative minus a, 0, minus a, 0. This is the shape of y square equal to 4ax. This is the shape of y square equal to 4ax, and this is fixed point S, a, 0, but the vertex of the parabola a, 0, 0, and z minus a, 0. This is directrix. The point on directrix z equal to minus a, 0. And the second one, y square equal to minus 4ax, y square equal to minus 4ax. There is a point S on negative axis. This is a 0, 0, and this is x and y, x dash and y dash, and take a fixed line. Fixed line. L equal to 0. That means directrix. Directrix. There is a point Z. Okay. Yes. The point is on x-axis. The fixed point on x-axis. Minus a, 0. Minus a, 0. Z a, 0. Z a, 0. So this is the shape of y square equal to minus 4ax, and the third one, x square equal to 4ay, x square equal to 4ay, and these are the axes. And there is a point S on y axis. Okay, and there is a fixed straight line, directrix, and L equal to 0. There is a point Z, and here what is the point on y axis? So x coordinate 0, y coordinate a. Here the z is on y axis. Why? Because x axis 0 and y value minus a. Minus a. This is the shape of parabola of y square equal to 4ay. Y square equal to 4ay. A 0 comma 0. A 0 comma 0. This is the shape of the parabola x square equal to 4ay. And next one, fourth one, x square equal to minus 4ay. X square equal to minus 4ay. Take the axis again. Okay. There is a point on y axis S, and take the parabolic shape. And take the fixed straight line. L equal to 0. That means directrix. This is y, this is x axis, x dash and y dash. So what are the points? This is z. So what are the points? This is 0 minus a. Here x coordinate is 0. Why? Because the point on y axis. Z 0 comma a. 0 comma a, the point on z. So this is the shape of x square equal to minus 4ay. So far we learned four shapes of the parabola. Y square equal to 4ay and y square equal to minus 4a. Y square equal to minus 4a. Y square equal to 4ax. Y square equal to minus 4ax, and x square equal to 4ay. And x square equal to minus 4ay. So far we learned these four types of parabolic shapes. Now fifth one. Y square, first one is y square equal to 4ax. So y minus k whole square equal to 4ax minus h. So here the origin So here the origin A 0, 0 change or shift to H, K. So the origin is shift or change 0 from 0, 0 to H, H. That is denoted. This is O. Again take A. The origin is denoted by here O. Here the change origin or shifted origin A equal to H, N. So the equation of the general form of the parabola y minus k whole square equal to 4a x minus h when the origin shifted to H, K. So y square equal to 4ax. So what is the shape of the parabola? Like this. There is a point. Yes, this is directrix. So we have to draw the parabola shape of y minus k whole square equal to 4a x minus h. So O origin 0, 0 and A H, K and there is a point S. So take the shape of the parabola. Now what is the values of S here? A, 0. Here Z value minus A, 0. So we have to add A plus H and K. This is the point of S. A plus H, K. Now take the directrix, the fixed straight line. Z. How can you the points Z's here minus A, 0 minus A plus H, K. These are the points of Z. The point on directrix. So just compare to the y square minus 4x. Just compare to the y square minus 4x. This is the shape of y minus k whole square equal to 4a x minus h. So the point of S a plus h, k is the point of S here a. So the origin is shifted to a h, k. Then the shape of the parabola is like that. Y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h. Now sixth one, y minus k whole square equal to minus 4a x minus h. So it is changed. This is Z, this is S. What are the points of S? Minus A, 0, Z, A, 0, A, 0. a comma 0. So compare to the y square minus 4x diagram. This is the shape of y square minus 4x, but we have to compare y minus k whole square equal to minus 4a x minus 8. So take the axis. This is origin O 0, 0. This is S, and this is the directrix. And Z. So take the points. What are the points here? Minus a comma 0. That means minus a plus h and k. Here, what is the points of the Z? Here, a comma 0. That means a plus h comma k. This is the a h comma k. The origin is shifted to a h comma k. This is the shape of y minus k whole square equal to minus 4a x minus h. So, okay students, so far you learned up to 6 various types of parabolas. Okay, let us discuss two more types of the parabola. They followed by tomorrow. Have a nice day. Anand. Anand.
ना वो चाहिए आप मत